Why is it that we deal with physical pain and discomfort easily, but shy away from any sort of mental or emotional pain? You, me, and everyone I know has gone through events which may have left them scarred and bruised. But just because it didn't leave a wound and it wasn't oozing pus and blood, you just stuck a band-aid on it and moved on. I don't know whether the event was so painful that you didn't want to see it. Or maybe you thought you were plain crazy because the event was trivial and yet you are hurting. I don't know whether it was your fear, your embarrassment, your ego, your shame, or your denial that didn't allow you to see it. But I know that it exists, unhealed and unattended. If you do not heal what hurt you, you will bleed on people who didn't cut you. We can't heal what we don't see. Until we don't heal it, that wound will keep eating into your physical, mental, emotional systems till it becomes too big to ignore. But there may be so many events that have hurt us. Losing a parent, losing a job, being bullied in school, maybe a breakup. Where do we start? I'll give you a clue. We repeat what we do not repair. So look for these repetitive patterns in your life and you will know where to start from. It is time. Let's lift the band-aid and heal what you are hiding. The myth that time heals everything is just that, a myth. Time heals nothing. It just reduces the intensity of the pain while the wound still stays there. Healing is real work. You will have to have the courage to open up and communicate even if it may get uncomfortable or messy. One of the best ways to heal is by just removing it all out of your system. Any part of us which has been hurt and forgotten and needs healing is our inner child. Your inner child could be 3 years old, or it could be you from 3 days ago. Today, I want you to pick up any one event to heal that has left its maximum negative impact on you. I want you to pick up the inner child sheet which is given to you and maybe write a name for your inner child. And then draw a face for the inner child with your non-dominant hand. And from the emotions list that have been given to you, I want you to pick up any one emotion and check, how does this inner child within you feel? Is it carrying sadness, anger, disappointment, embarrassment, upsets, guilt? Whatever it is, let this inner child of yours get in touch with this emotion and feel it completely. Write down all those feelings with your non-dominant hand. And now I want you to imagine that inner child in front of you. Go hug that child and say, I see you, I hear you, and I'm sorry that you feel this way, but I'm here to help you, and you deserve to heal. Encourage this child to vent out. Scream, shout, abuse, whatever it takes to let go of this suppressed emotion. And watch this child vent. Take your time. Don't rush the process. And when this is done, check, what emotions are you left with? Let's say sadness. Give it a number from 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. How much sadness are you carrying? Maybe at a 7? Check. Which part of your body is storing this sadness? Let's say your gut. Now I want you to give this sadness a color. It could be maybe dark blue. So now you have sadness at a dark blue in your gut at a number 7. Now I just want you to follow me and do as I do. So you have a sadness at a number 7, like a dark blue blot in your gut. I want you to take any one hand and tap with the other and say, even though I feel this sadness in my gut at a number 7, like a dark blue blot, still I choose to heal and accept, love and integrate this very sad part of me. And now you're going to tap out all of this sadness from your body. So follow as I do again. All this sadness at a number 7, like a dark blue sadness. This dark blue sadness in my gut at a number 7. All this sadness that I've been storing from this event for God knows how long. This sadness keeps me sad. All this sadness right here. All this sadness that I am keeping. Tip of your fingers also maybe, to just make sure that we are shaking it off from everywhere in our body. Shake it off. Now I want you to look up, down, look clockwise, anti-clockwise, left, right. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to me. Sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to me. And now I want you to blow out this sadness, this dark blue gut sadness that you have. I want you to blow it out through your mouth 7 times. Imagine yourself blowing out the dark blue sadness from your gut 7 times. Excellent. And now check. That sadness was at a number 7. Where is it now? Is it the same? Most likely, it may have reduced to a 3 or a 4. And then you can repeat this whole cycle one more time, even though I feel this sadness is at a number 3. Still, I choose to heal and accept, love and integrate this sad part of me. All the sadness now at a number 4. If your sadness is still at a number 3 or 4, we are going to repeat this cycle one more time, even though I feel this sadness is still there in my gut. At a number 4, it's dark blue. Yet I choose to heal and accept, love and integrate this sad part of me. And now tap away again at all of these points with a little more pressure. All this sadness that I'm holding on to around the eyes, below the nose, just at the chin. Now tap away at your collarbone with a lot more pressure for sure. I want you to tap away at your heart chakra, and you may feel a little bit of pain as you tap in those areas, because this is where you're storing that stocked negative emotion that you do not need to keep in your body. So tap away and then tap right here, all the way here again at your fingers. Shake your hands off, look up, down, clockwise, anti-clockwise, left, right. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to me. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to me. One more time, blow out 7 times. All that sadness, that dark blue in the gut at a number 4, blow it out. Keep going 7 times till it's completely out of your system. And if it's still there and it's moving a little slow, do it one more time for yourself. Excellent. Well done. And now check how your inner child is feeling. Go give that child a really big hug and tell them you will never go through this sadness again, because I'm taking care of you. I want you to integrate that little child back into your body. Take that little child back. Now the joy, the fun, the creativity of that inner child is all yours to use for you. Once you integrate this inner child right back into you, ask, what did I have to learn from this event? Your lessons will always be positive ones. They could be something like this. I should trust my gut or my instinct or my intuition. I should put myself first. I should focus on the present. Family and love is everything. I need to value what I have and be grateful for it. It is all important only if I am alive. I need to love myself before others can love me. But if you feel like your lesson is a negative one, for example, the world is a horrible place, or I should never trust people, that is not a lesson from your subconscious. The subconscious is 100% positive. A negative lesson is just a barrier of your own conscious mind. So look for the positive lesson, dig a little deeper if you may have to. And now that you've integrated your inner child, I want you to see the perpetrator in front of you, the person who caused you the pain. Let's just close your eyes and check. Do you have any cord attached to them? If there is, cut it very close to your body and give them a beautiful white light from your hands like a blessing, and let them go with that blessing. Did I hear you say, why should I bless them? They were the ones who hurt me. Well, because they came to teach you a lesson. Once you've learned that lesson from that event, you are free and they are free and you can move on. And if you still don't want to let it go, remember, anger is a much stronger bond than love. We can forget the people we have loved, but we never forget the people you are angry at. So it's your decision. Do you want to stay stuck in this event, or do you really want to move on from here? The power is always in the present moment. We could give our inner child now what we couldn't receive in the past. It could be love, forgiveness, freedom, empathy, whatever it is. Give it to yourself. You deserve it. People always say, forgive and forget. And we know that it is so much easier said than done. But forgiveness doesn't mean that you go back to being best friends with that person. It just means that you let go of the expectation that if this didn't happen, my life would have been different. It means accepting that whatever happened was meant to happen like this only for my growth and my learning. Healing actually means to take the most painful part of your life and extract the most beautiful lessons out of it and create yourself into a different possibility of who you could really become. So let's rise above the pain these events have caused you and go beyond to become the best version of ourselves. Let's lift that band-aid and finally heal what you are hiding.